our diesel engines are more having thermal efficiency, sir, because they are bigger in sizes and they are also more rough and tough. That's why they are used in the heavy vehicles, and that's why, sir, they are very much powerful, sir, as compared to petrol engines.
Okay, Madhya, your marks in 12th have not been very good.
Yes, sir.
What happened?
Sir, actually, sir, at that time I was focusing on my sports, sir. I represented under 14, under 16, and under 19 Bhopal division cricket team as well as Madhya Pradesh cricket team, sir. And very famous cricket tournament under 19 BCCI Kuch Bihar Trophy. I was the player in the MP team, and we were the runner-up, sir, on that, sir. That's why I could not score much marks in that, sir.
You played for Kuch Bihar?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, what would be the absence from class? In taking all these sports activities together, how many days do you think you must have absented from your class?
Sir, I only attended the class for, sir, 30 to 40 days, sir, in a year, not more than that, sir. Because every time I used to be out, sir, for this man, that man, that. That's why, sir, my principal supported me a lot for that, sir.
So there was no problem of attendance. Then how did you make up for your lost studies?
Sir, actually, I used to study in my free hours. Whenever I go to outstation for my matches, so in the free time I used to study. My friends used to support me a lot. They used to provide me the notes, whatever was taught in the class. I used to take the notes from them. I also used to prefer some guides over there to read about the subject and used to prepare like that also.
Tell me about Kuch Bihar Trophy. Is it a national? Is it what? Tell me about details about Kuch Bihar Trophy.
Sir, actually, Kuch Bihar Trophy is started by the Maharaja of Kuch Bihar. Kuch Bihar is a place in West Bengal. It was started in 1943 something, if I am not wrong, sir. Before the independence only it was started. The Kuch Bihar Trophy is a domestic cricket tournament which is organized by the BCCI to sort out the talent from the domestic under 19 for the under 19 people. They take out the talent from the under 19 and those people are called for the NCA camp for the under 19 team. The Indian cricket team which is made for the under 19 from the Kuch Bihar Trophy, the talent is sort out by the BCCI and it is used for the under 19 World Cup and all events.
Any people during your time who played Kuch Bihar made it to the national level?
Yes, sir. There were many, sir. One is also playing right now, sir. Swami Pandey is a very good player. And one more, sir, my batch, who was my teammate, is playing a IPL and he, for the first time, he got selected from the Sunrisers Hyderabad. Aniket Verma, he's from Bhopal itself. So he did a very good debut by the good batting from the Sunrisers Hyderabad, sir. There are many examples, sir. Avish Khan is a senior player who was our senior, sir. There are many examples from MP, sir, who are showing their talent on the international platform.
How did you miss out then?
Sir, actually, sir, after in Kuch Bihar Trophy, I wasn't playing only for the 3 matches, sir. In quarter final and semi-final, final. There was a lot of competition in our team, sir. All the players were so good, and due to one batsman got injured. That's why I got the chance in the quarter final, and I proved myself, sir, by scoring 50 in one of the match and 100 in one of the match, sir. And I also took 5 wickets in our final, sir. So I proved myself. But sir, after that, sir, when I scored less marks in my 12th. And for further, sir, I was not selected for any NC camp or for Ranji Trophy camp also, sir. So I wasn't given that much chance, but I was playing on the regional level, like for Bhopal and all, senior division and all. But after that, I didn't got the chance. But still, I'm practicing, sir. Nobody knows what is the distance.
Okay. Well, how did you manage to do so well in your BTech? And you say you topped, and also you did some. You were president also of some society, then suddenly how did you manage all these things?
Sir, actually mechanical was my subject. I don't know, sir, how, but mechanical was my interest from starting only, sir. By seeing the vehicles and all, I used to get the interest in that. So by the interest only, I participated. During my college days, I wasn't that much interested in my sports because I was dropped out from the senior MP team. I didn't have the chance to get in the under 23 MP team. So I was just playing from the Bhopal. So that's why I was having much time to study. So during my college days, I was paying attention on my studies, and also, sir, I also used to go to the university on daily basis. Only few times I missed the class. So I was studying very good because, sir, what I thought that my aim of playing cricket was to just become an asset for my country, sir. So I thought that if not cricket, then I can be a good civil servant and can serve a country. That's why I was just by studying, I was just making the habit to study, sir, so that I can clear another exam in future, sir.
Okay, so you said you were the house captain,
yes, sir,
in school, and you were also the tech president.
Yes, sir.
Tell me about this. Was it elective? Was it nominated? And what did they see in you to give you these responsibilities?
Sir, if I talk about the house captain in school, so in our school, the house captain used to be nominated by the sports teacher or all the teachers in the school. So all the teachers all together gave my name as a house for the house captain. So I was nominated by them. And if I talk about if I talk about my college, so there are the voting system which takes place in our college. So by the vote, they elected me as a technical president because they know that I was sound in my subject. I was also a university topper, so that's why I got the advantage over that, sir.
Okay, college is understood, but in school, why did the teachers propose for you? Because academics also plays important role while discussing about this responsibility.
Sir, actually, post of house captain was mostly used in the school to organize some sports events or some inter-house events. So that for that purpose, they thought that Budit could be a good option with us because he played at a good level. So we can get some insights from him. So that's why they elected me, sir, for that purpose.
Okay, so when you finished your BTech in 2021, there must have been campus placement. What
Yes, sir.
happened?
Sir, actually, sir, my aim from starting was to prepare for the UPSC civil services. So after my BTech, I went to Delhi and I stayed there and I did the coaching from Vajiram and I gave the UPSC sir last year. I wrote the mains, but I could not clear the cutoff of the mains. So sir, I was preparing for that, and sir, actually at that time I wasn't aware about my qualifications and how I can go in army and all. But there was one my friend who is currently posted as lieutenant in Indian Army, Amit Khan, who informed me, who called me that you have those qualities. So why you are not trying for that? You just want to serve the nation. So why you can't serve the nation as a soldier? So you will get more satisfaction, more peace as a serving as a soldier. So that's why, sir. Then I'm going to try myself in my army orders.
So 4 years have passed.
Yes, sir.
What have you done in these 4 years?
Sir, actually, sir, in initial 2 years, sir, I was in Delhi, sir. I was preparing for that. In my first attempt, sir, I could not clear the prelims, sir. Then last year when I cleared the prelims. I attended my mains, sir, but I could not clear the mains cutoff, sir, last year. So this was all what I was preparing for. And last year when I got in touch with my close friend Hamid Khan, so I came to know that he got selected. And then he met me and he told me that Bullet, you have, but he knows me well. So he told me that you have such a good personality, you have all those qualities. So why you are not trying yourself? Officers like you are needed over here. He always used to motivate me. And yesterday also he motivated me a lot. I talked with him and all. So that's why I got to know.
Okay, Mudit. So, this joining the defense and all comes from within.
Yes, sir.
And right, people who are interested in defense, they start thinking about it from NDA.
Yes, sir.
From your answers, it appears that because Khan told you so, you got interested. So this is like an alternate career for you. It is not your passion.
No, sir. It's not like that, sir. So because, sir, defense. As I am a sport person, sir, I want a service in which there are challenges on daily basis and there is a dynamism in service. As a defense aspirant, sir, in army I will get dynamism service also and I will get challenges on daily basis also. And on the other hand, sir, I also want to become an asset for my country. And sir, according to me, there is no bigger asset than the soldier for the country, sir. Because soldier is a person who is serving the nation by sacrificing his family, his own life, protecting the territory and sovereignty of the nation. So according to me, sir, there is a big respect
Agreed.
for the soldier. That's why I want to.
I am not debating that point, but if Khan was not your friend,
Yes, sir.
then you would not have been sitting here today.
Sir, nobody knows, sir, what is their destiny. Sir, Hamid Khan came to know something about me, my personality. That's why he guided me that you should try yourself because nation would get something from you. That's why he said.
I agree. That's why I'm saying that Khan feels that you got something to become an
Yes, sir.
officer.
Yes, sir.
Whereas you yourself are not aware of your strengths.
No, sir.
How come?
No, sir.
When you are in college and school, you have NCC, you have other means of showing your interest and passion.
Yes, sir.
At no stage were you interested. Only if this Khan says you can become an officer, so you decide to become an officer.
Sir, actually during my school times there was NCC and in my college time also there was NCC. But sir, I wasn't in that path. In my school time, I was more focused towards my sports, and in my college time, sir, I was focused on my studies. I wasn't that much aware about that, sir. But Hamid Khan made me aware that why you are not utilizing your potential. You are such a good candidate, so you should. Why you are not? Then I came to know about it, sir. Actually, I wasn't aware about that.
He tells you that he is telling you that yes, you have the potential.
Yes, sir.
Then why did you choose army? Why not Navy or Air Force?
Sir, yes, sir. Sir, because sir, they, according to me, sir, there are certain questions in everybody's life, sir, which is beyond why and beyond logic, sir. If my mind hadn't, so everything says that I should be in army, so I want to join army, sir. That's it, sir.
Okay, but if you want to join the army and you weigh 82 kilos,
Yes, sir.
what have you done to keep yourself fit?
Sir, actually,
82 kg is a very heavy weight.
sir, actually, according to the standards, sir, my height is around 6 feet. So according to that, 82 kgs is enough. Only 2 to 3 kg I have to lose, sir. I will lose it, sir. I am already working on it, sir. There is not a issue, big issue for me.
Okay, so let's move on to, what do your friends think about you? What is their opinion?
Sir, actually, if I talk about my friends, then, sir, my friends always says me that he is a very good person and used to help us every time. Because, sir, during my farewell in my college, on the day of farewell, two of my mates came to me and they said me in front of everybody that by reading your notes, around 70% of class used to get passed. So, sir, that satisfaction which I got is, sir, I have felt very good for it, sir. So my friend, I am always ready to help my friends over there. So they will always say that he is a very good person and he is also a very ethical and moral and he is also a spiritual person, sir. Because I believe in the existence of God. And
He is a very
spiritual, sir.
spiritual.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And sir,
Where did you see your spirituality?
sir, actually they, I always used to celebrate all the festivals, sir. Whether it is a Eid or Diwali or every faith festival, so they are always happy that person like you should be there mostly in the group. So it is a very good. They feel good that you celebrate all the festivals irrespective of the culture or religion. So they love it a lot. That's why I am also inclined towards the spirituality and preaching God, believe in existence of God. Always I used to say them that believe in the God, just do your hard work, you will get whatever you deserve. Just believe in your hard work, believe in what you will get. So that's why they think that I am spiritual.
Okay. And something where they would like you to improve or to do better it?
Yes, sir. Sir, they always used to complain one thing from me that whenever they used to ask me to come for a small trip or something, I always used to deny due to my tight schedule, sir. So I think that I must take out some time from my daily routine, just in one day in a week, or for 2 or 3 hours to spend a quality time with them, which will also help me to refresh my mind and I would also be able to focus more on my studies, sir. I have to improve on that point, sir.
Okay, since you're saying your routine is very busy, let's hear about your routine in detail from the time you get up till you go to sleep. What exactly do you do throughout the day? And what are your interests and hobbies? What do you do in your spare time? How do you pass that?
Sure, sir. Sir, I get up at 5 o'clock daily and from 5 to 7 or 7:30 I used to study my GS subject and at 7:30 I used to go for my gym and I used to play cricket with my fellow cricket mates who are playing cricket at a very good level today. And till 9:30 I used to come back to the home and 9:30 or 10. And on 10 o'clock I used to take bath, I used to offer a puja to the god and then I used to take the breakfast. From 11 to 1:30 or 2 I used to study for another sitting. And after that, sir, at 2 o'clock I used to take a break to do the lunch and from 3 o'clock again I used to study the current affairs till 5:30 and I also used to jot down the points which are important to get remember them. After that, sir, around 5:30 or 6 I used to go out in my colony and to sit alone in the park and used to spend a quality time there. Then, sir, after that 6 or 6:30 I used to come back to home and till that time my mother also usually used to come back to home. I also used to prepare a tea for my mother and used to enjoy it with my mother. And after that my mother used to cook food for us and I also sometimes help her in cooking food, sir. After that, sir, we used to dine together and we used to go to the sleep. But before sleeping, sir, I have a habit of writing certain motivational quotes and stories. So I also used to do that and after that I used to go to sleep, sir. And sir, yes, sir. And sir, this is all about my routine, sir. And sir,
the quotes which you say you frame quotes or you write down quotes which you copy from somewhere?
no, sir, I write it my own, sir.
Okay, give me example of 2 or 3 motivational quotes which you frame.
Sir, first is like never trust your body but your soul, because on the day of judgment it would be your soul which will persist, but it would be your body which will depart you. And another quote is like this, sir. Like this. It is a mirror. Mirror is the exact mirror in this world full of it was like that, sir. I am not able to remind it. In this world full of another quote.
Okay, doesn't matter. Right. But tell me one thing, we believe in soul. A lot of people don't believe in the soul itself. They say there's only one life. So how do you feel that the soul will be unstable? How can you say so confident?
Sir, actually, sir, according to the philosophy of Indian philosophy, according to Buddhist philosophy, there is nothing which is called as a body. According to the Buddhist philosophy, there is just a soul, and soul is also lies for a movement, and that movement exists for just for a moment, and after that it gives rise to another movement. So, according to the Buddhist and Indian philosophy, there is nothing like a body. We just gave it a name, which exists in a form of a body, is just a soul.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Understood. Right. What are your other interests and hobbies?
Sir, I also love to play cricket, sir, and used to listen some motivational songs.
Everything you want motivational only, there you don't want any entertainment in your life?
Oh, sir, it's just like that, sir.
Huh?
It's just like that, sir.
But I think no human being can stay without entertainment.
Sir, playing cricket is an entertainment only, sir. It refreshes me a lot, sir.
Are you part of a club or something?
I am not a part of a club, sir, because I played at such a good level, so I don't have any. I don't want to become a member. There are so many people who are ready to play with me, sir. Good players.
I agree with you, but Mudit, the point is that it is so expensive these days that normally you just can't go and play with anybody. How do you manage then?
Sir, actually, the people with whom I used to practice, sir, they are all playing at a good level. Some are playing at a Ranji Trophy. Some are playing the Big Bashes League, not in Australia and all. So there are various people who were my teammates, who were some of my seniors. So we used to plan that today we will meet at this town. There is a Bhojpur club in Bhopal. There we all used to assemble there, because the coach of a Bhojpur club was also my senior. He also represented the Ranji Trophy in MP. So he never says that why you are playing over there, because all the players are so good. There are some female players also who are playing for the India from Bhopal. So that's why we have a very good bonding over there. We used to play there, practice on the daily basis, sir. There is no problem, sir.
Because you are not 26, so you should be moving more toward downtrend. You don't appear for your trials or Ranji trials and all?
Sir, actually, I am playing for Bhopal division, sir. But I am not getting chance for the MP team, sir, senior division MP team, because, sir, there is lot of competition, sir, and there are various substitute for me. That's why, sir, I am not getting chance. I am trying my best, sir.
Oh, okay, right. Let's talk about your family. How many members are there? What does each one do? What is their income? What is your pocket money? Where do you spend the money? What type of responsibilities do you take in the family? And with your other siblings, your relationship?
Sir, if I talk about my father is a businessman who do the import and export of the auto parts from Mumbai. And my mother is a gazetted officer who is working with Khadi Business Commission, which comes under Ministry of MSME, Government of India, and she is currently posted in Bhopal itself. And I have a younger sister, sir, who is pursuing her MBA from University of Melbourne, Australia. And I also have my grandmother. She is 85 years old, and I enjoy her company a lot, because she used to tell me the stories of her time during the afternoon and all. And so I live with my mother, because my father got separated from my mother when I was 4 years. And from that day, my mother only took care of me and my sister, and made us so capable, sir, that my sister is pursuing her MBA from one of the world's best university, that is ranked 13th in the US world rankings, and made me so capable that I am sitting in front of you for the SSB interview. And sir, I mainly conferred with my mother, and we used to spend a very good time while having tea in evening and all, and used to discuss on our various matters. And if I talk about my responsibilities at home, I used to help my mother in all her activities, like going to bank or bringing groceries to the home or something like that. I used to help my mother and all, and also I used to help her in her cooking whenever she asked me, because I know how to cook. And sir, and in my neighborhood, sir, there is a very good environment, sir, because I live in an area which is one of the posh area, Bhopal, 8 extension above only. So there is 0% crime rate in that area, sir. And there is a very good hotels, bars, and restaurant near my area, and very good locality. Gentry is also very good over there, sir. And very good hospitals are there, sir, for the emergency critical care. And also, sir, good hospitals for good schools for the children over there are there.
So where is your father is not staying with you now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He's staying or no?
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay, so if your father separated at such young age,
Yes, sir.
how did you make up for the factor what you miss as a father, and then your mother was working?
Yes, sir.
How did you cope up in your childhood?
Sir, actually, my mother was working there. So my maternal grandmother took care of us, sir. So good, and she used to live with us, sir. And as my mother was working, so usually we used to live with our maternal grandmother, and she used to take care of us. And my mother never made us to feel that she's a single parent or something. She raised us a very good, in a very good manner, sir.
Fantastic. What qualities you think you have inherited from your mother?
Sir, first of all, sir, discipline, sir. Because, sir, I say discipline, sir, because the routine which I mentioned, this is because of my mother, sir. She only made me to follow this routine, and she also follows this routine with me. She also get up. If I get up at 5 or 4:30, she get up at 4. Sir. So I learned this thing from her. And sir, second thing, the secular beliefs in me. My mother used to believe in all the religions, in all the people, never discriminated on the basis of religion. So that thing also I inherited from my mother. The helping nature, she as an officer used to help others, their subordinate also, and other people also used to come to her. So she never taught me these things. I learned just by watching her. Sir. That's why I got these things from her.
Your sister is now studying in Australia or doing it? She's studying in Australia.
Yes, sir. She is studying Australia.
Okay, right. Okay, about your locality, you said there are many restaurants and bars and so on and so forth. What are your favorite joints, the restaurants or the bar?
Sir, frankly speaking, sir, I never went there, sir, because I am not having that much time to go to restaurant. Just that's why my friends used to complain that why you are not coming for the. Most of my friends are.
Mudar, I am not in agreement with you. It can't be possible that you don't go to restaurants, you don't go to bars, you don't spend time with your friends. I don't know what type of life you're leading.
Sir.
You're telling lies.
No, sir, I'm not telling lies. Sir.
No, you're telling lies.
Sir, from past 2 years, sir, I never visited a bar. In my life, I never visited a bar, sir. But if I talk about the restaurant, I visited the restaurant with my family members, not with the friends or something like that.
So at your age, if one goes to a bar and has a glass of beer, what is wrong?
Sir, there are some restrictions and there are some morals and ethics also which I follow, sir. I never do that thing, sir.
Okay, now tell me how much money do you get, how much do you spend and where do you spend?
Sir, actually, I get the money around 15,000 from my mother as a pocket money every month. So, sir, some part of it I save it for my NGO related work which I started when my sister was in India in 2021. We started an NGO by the name Really Enlightened, and what our work is to go to the areas of the underprivileged children in the slum areas and used to take their see that whether they are going to school or not. If they are not going to the school, what is the reason behind that? We used to talk. We had a group of 20 to 25 people. We used to talk to their parents also and get to know about what is the reason why they are not sending their children to the schools, and used to encourage them to send to the school. And sir, we also used to visit on the special days like 15th of August, 26th of January to their region, and used to tell them the importance of these days and also celebrate these days with them. Recently on 26th of January, I went there with my 20 mates, and we told them what is the importance of preamble of Indian Constitution, what are the fundamental rights, what are the fundamental duties, because as a growing people, we all must know about it to become a civilized person in future, sir. That's why we are doing all these things.
So when you say we, who are all this we?
Sir, there are many people, sir, who are my and my sister's mutual friends. They are not from the cricket field, but they are the mutual friends who are from our colony also, and some my sister friend like this. They are 20-25 years.
So on an average, how much from your pocket money you put into this NGO?
Sir, we don't do this thing on a regular basis. As I mentioned that on the special occasions we used to go there and used to give them the refreshment also to the small children. Sir, I used to spend if one person also giving 2,000 or 3,000 for one, so there is a lot of money to spend, sir. So this is how we used to manage, sir.
Okay, so that is not an issue on those counts.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now tell me honestly, you are playing cricket for the state. You are such a handsome chap, 6 feet tall.
Yes, sir.
Tell me about your girlfriend.
Sir, I had a chance to meet a girlfriend during my college, but I didn't pay attention to it, sir, because sir, I don't want to enter those things because presently I want to make my career, sir. That's why.
Now, Mudit, there is either you're telling lies or there's something wrong with you.
I'm not lying, sir. I don't have.
What is wrong? What is wrong in having a girlfriend?
Sir, there is nothing wrong to have a girlfriend, but there is a time for everything, sir. What I believe that.
Okay, I grant you that. But if you want to make a girlfriend, what would you like to see in her?
Sir, first of all, sir, she must be ethical, she must be moral, and on the other hand, she must be disciplined, sir. Disciplined like I am. And on the other hand, sir, she should be a secular, sir. Not like that. I believe in this. If I am a Hindu, I will not sit with a Muslim person. I will not celebrate their festival of it. I don't like this thing, sir. That's why she must be a good person and well educated.
And she should not be beautiful?
Beauty is in the nature, sir, not in the face or this is what I believe, sir.
Okay, right. So let's talk about your passion for defense, which came through Khan. But besides that, what do you know about the army which you want to join? Tell me all that you know about the army.
Sir, actually, army is a land-based force in India, and which is headed by Chief of Army Staff, who is General Upendra Trivedi right now. And army runs on the motto Seva Parmo Dharma. And sir, if I talk more about army, then army in India is responsible to protect the sovereignty and integrity of the nation from the external threat as well as from the internal threat, and run various operations during the natural calamity in India as well as abroad. Just as Operation Brahma was launched by the Indian Army in the Myanmar. So sir, if I talk about the various commands in Indian Army, there are 7 commands. First is the Northern Command, which is at Udhampur. The Central Command is at Lucknow, Eastern Command is at Kolkata, and Southern Command is at Pune. Southwestern Command is at Jaipur, Western Command is at Chandigarh, and one Training Command is at Shimla. And sir, if I talk about the various, if I talk about the organization of the army, it is divided into arms and services. Under arms, there are fighting arms and support arms. Under fighting arms, there are infantry, mechanized infantry, and armored corps. Under support arms, there is corps of engineers, there is artillery, corps of signals, there is army aviation, etc. Under services, there is corps of EMEs, corps of doctors, corps of nursing, etc. And sir, if I talk about the various departments of the Indian Army, then smallest is the section which is headed by Havaldar, followed by the platoon which is headed by JCO.
Okay, I'll not like to go into this detail, but when you say etc. are there, what is this etc.?
Sir, if I talk about the services, then there is also sir corps of dentists is also there, sir. Corps of nursing is there, sir. These all are there, sir. And if I talk about if I talk about support arms, then in support arms there is also sir army aviation corps is there. Then sir 2-3 are more there which I am not able to remind, sir.
So they are all equally important. Why are you putting them into the etc. category?
Sir, because sir I wasn't able to recall all them. That's why I said etc.
Okay, right. Mudit, if you are given a choice, which arm would you like to choose, and what would be the reason for that?
Sir, actually, I will choose corps of EME, sir. Because sir, I am a graduate. I did the BTech in mechanical, so I feel that I will serve as a good soldier in corps of EME. Because sir, if I talk more about corps of EME, then it was established on 1st of May 1943 by the British itself. And sir, corps of EME works on the motto Karmi Dharma. And but present DG of corps of EME is Lieutenant General J.S. Sidana, sir. And sir, the main responsibility of corps of EME is to do the maintenance and repair of all the electronic and mechanical items used by the Indian Army. So I think that I would be good for that purpose. And sir, if more
agreed, but once you join the army, I think it is the fighting arms which are more thrilling, no?
Yes, sir.
Why not fighting arms?
Sir, I will join the fighting arms, but my first preference I give to the EME because I can use my expertise over there. That's why I said if I would be given posting in fighting arm, I am ready for that, sir. No problem for that.
Okay. Now, there's a lot of things which are taking place recently in the country.
Yes, sir.
Update me on what you know.
So first of all, sir, Operation Sindoor was launched by the Indian Army in retaliation of the Pahalgam attack, which took place in India on 22nd of April 2025, which led to the death of 26 people from India, in which one was the Nepalese tourist was also there. So to destroy the terror camp like of Jaish-e-Mohammed and Lashkar-e-Taiba in the Pakistan occupied Kashmir, as well as some part was there in Pakistan itself. So Indian Army, Navy and Air Force together launched a air strike on the 9 bases to destroy them completely. This led to the huge success due to the death of hundreds of terrorists over there, and it also gave a sign to all the nations around the Indian Ocean, like the Bangladesh, who called itself a so-called Guardian of Indian Ocean, that don't run the India campaign in their country. As well as Maldives is also now aware that we cannot mess with India. So this is a very good sign by the Indian Army that if you will mess with us, we are not going to lead. Just yesterday also our PM Narendra Modi said that it is not a India which will stop or which will only see. It is an India which will react now. If anybody will do anything to us to harm our sovereignty, we are going to react it. So this is how, sir, this is all about the Operation Sindoor. And sir, there is also Article 356 which was imposed in Manipur which is the president rule, sir, to stop the conflict between the media and the community over there. And Armed Forces Special Powers Act was also extended for 6 months.
Okay, we'll talk about Manipur later.
Yes,
Are you sure that the Indian Navy also took part in operations on the 7th?
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, INS Vikrant was there in operations which was hitting, sir, Karachi port, sir.
INS Vikrant was hitting Karachi port.
I heard it, sir. I don't know about the credibility of that information, but it was coming on the news, sir.
You don't read the newspaper?
I read the newspaper, sir.
Then did the newspaper say anything like this?
Sir?
Or you should believe in hearsay?
Yes, sir. Sir, that thing I'm not totally aware, sir. I just
Okay.
heard it about it. That's why.
Okay, what does Operation Sindoor, what message does it convey to the world?
Sir, actually, Operation Sindoor shows whole world that, as I mentioned earlier, sir, that if anybody is going to harm the sovereignty and integrity of the nation, then India is not going to stop. India is going to retaliate to it, sir. And sir, all the 3 forces were involved in Operation Sindoor, sir. And India gave the message to the China as well as the other countries like Turkey and other countries which were supporting Pakistan, that if you will indulge in the terrorist activities against India, so we are not going to leave you, sir. And Operation Sindoor also used, if I talk about the various weapons which are used in Operation Sindoor, then sir, first of all, sir, BrahMos was the first time which was used during Operation Sindoor. Secondly, sir, Scalp cruise missile was used.
What is BrahMos?
Sir, BrahMos is a cruise missile, sir. It is a cruise missile, sir, which is made by DRDO of India and also the Russia. It is named on the Brahmaputra, which is of India, and Moskva river of Russia, sir.
Okay. What is a cruise missile?
Sir, cruise missiles are those missiles which are jet propelled, sir, and they have a very low altitude and they can be maneuvered at very easily. After releasing them, after that also we can change their direction, change their trajectory easily, sir.
Okay, a lot of people in the country feel that the operation was abruptly called off when the country was at a great advantage, when the forces were at advantage. Your take on this?
Sir, actually, sir, operation was suddenly stopped when the Pakistan DGMO called Indian DGMO to sign a ceasefire. This all deal was mediated by the USA. And sir, this was stopped in a fear that it could more get escalated into a nuclear war. That's why it was thought by it was in the fear of the Pakistani military DGM of Pakistan that it would if we will do all this for a more period of time, that it would lead to a nuclear war, and it would not be a good for even India as well as Pakistan and as well as for the whole country, sir. That's why Trump also mediated this deal between the India and Pakistan to stop all this kind of wars.
Who is this Trump?
Sir, Trump is the US president, sir.
Okay. So you mean to say that the operation was called up because of threat of nuclear war?
Sir, due to the threat of nuclear, yes, sir, and ceasefire was also signed between both the countries, sir, that we should.
No, ceasefire is all right.
Yes, sir.
But are you trying to say that because the Prime Minister keeps saying that we can hell with them,
Yes,
then there's no threat of nuclear. You are saying that because of nuclear threat from their side, we called off the war.
Yes, sir.
Is it your statement that this is correct, that because of nuclear threat we called off, or there are other reasons?
Sir, there could be more reasons also, but I think that it is my view that it could lead to a nuclear war, and there were various casualties in the bordering area, which is leading to migration of people from the bordering areas to safer places. And sir, being in war for a long time, according to me, it will harm the economy of India also. Pakistan is just a bankrupt nation. It will not harm Pakistan, but it will harm the economy of India also, sir. As we saw in the case of the Russia, sir, in Russia-Ukraine war, Russia faced a major loss in the GDP of Russia. India is the third largest GDP as per the PPP. So, sir, we cannot indulge with a terrorist nation in such a long war to harm our own GDP, sir. That's why we just gave him a tight message that if you will do it from the next time, then we are not going to leave you, sir. That's why.
What is the full form of GDP and what does it mean?
Sir, gross domestic product, sir. So GDP means the total manufacturing which is done of the products in the country by its resident. It forms the GDP of the country.
Nothing from the foreign side?
Sir, foreign side, sir, that's what I'm saying. The resident the residents can be foreign individuals also who are residing presently in India. All over, whatever they will contribute in the production, it would be added in the GDP of the country, sir.
Okay. What is the present GDP?
Sir, GDP of the country, I don't remember the exact figure of the GDP, but India is the fifth largest GDP according to MER, that is market exchange rate, and according to perpetual price parity, it is at the third level.
So is it the fifth largest GDP or is it the fifth largest economy?
Sir, fifth largest economy, sir.
Okay. All right. Mudit, from your own assessment of yourself,
Yes, sir.
what do you think would be the assets or your strong points, and what would be some areas where you think you can improve or develop?
Sir, first of all, sir, I will call myself a disciplined, sir, because the routine which I mentioned to you, I am following it from past many years. Secondly, sir, I am also hardworking because with my studies, I am also managing my sports. And sir, on the other hand, I am also determined to achieve the goal of my life, that is to become some asset for my country, sir. On the other hand, sir, I also own some leadership qualities because from the very young age, I had the role of leadership. Like when I was 13 years old, I led the under-14 Bhopal cricket team. So from those days, I am leading at various platforms. So I have some qualities to lead also. And I am also ethical and moral. I also carry ethical and moral values inside me. So I think that I will never take any decision which is indiscriminatory in nature, sir. And if I talk about my weakness, the major weakness which I analyzed in past 1 year is that, sir, I am a slow writer, sir. That's why I could not clear my mains.
You are a?
Slow writer, sir. I could not clear my mains. I only attempted 16% or 15% out of 20 in 3 years, sir. That's why I feel that I have to improve on that part, and I am improving, sir. And on the other hand, sir, I am also, as I mentioned earlier, that I also want to manage my time more properly, to spend some quality time with my friends, to refresh my mind and to increase my productivity in studies.
Don't you think you speak a bit fast?
Yes, sir.
That is because I am telling you, you don't feel it yourself, otherwise you should have told me.
Sir, I don't feel that it's my weakness, sir. I'm confident, that's why I speak fast, sir.
But at times, maybe people may be finding difficulty to keep pace with your thoughts.
If, sir, someone will find it, then he will inform me. I will slow my pace.
Okay, so between friends, many times there is a disagreement or there is some discussion where the opinion is not common. What do you do then?
Sir, basically, sir, I never indulge with my friends on the opinion on the issues which I know they will never agree with me. Like, there are many friends of mine, I should not discuss this thing openly, but there are many friends who do not agree on the concept of secularism and all. They are not having that mindset like me. So I don't discuss such topics with them of secularism and all. I just, as mostly I interact with my friends who play sports with me. So we always used to talk about the sports and all. So there is no certain kinds of discussion or debate takes place between us, sir, that I should make them in favor of me, sir.
You mean to say that there is no disagreement ever with your
Sir,
friends?
sir, there is a disagreement, but I never get in debate with them that if they are not accepting my point, I don't bother about it because they don't have that kind of mindset which I have. So I cannot place my thoughts over anybody, sir. If they are not agreeing, it's their point of view, sir. I never force them to accept something. Sir.
No, that may be their point of view, but what you are thinking or saying may be the correct thing.
Yes, sir.
Then also you say, okay, to hell with you.
I never follow their advice, sir. But just in a debate, if they are not agreeing to me, it doesn't mean that I am agreeing to them. It's just to stop the further debate and to destroy the relationship, sir. That's why I don't speak much in front of them because it's useless, sir. What I feel, because they will never understand what I am talking about. That's why, sir.
Can you give me some example where you say they won't understand what you're talking about? After all, they are also your age group. What is it that they don't understand which you know? Give me an example.
Sir, actually, in a recent the war which is taking place between the India and Pakistan, they were saying that the attack which is done by the terrorists in India on the Pahalgam, it is a genocide. I said, why you are taking like that? Why you are thinking like that? If you will say it is genocide, it can create unrest in the country where we are having such a diverse regions over here. So don't call it as a genocide. It's a terrorist attack because terrorism doesn't have any reason. What I feel. So no, but they were saying no, it's a genocide. It is against Hindu. It is anti-Hindu. I said it's nothing like that. It's just they are just following the policy of divide and rule which Britishers followed earlier. They just want to divide our people into form of different religions to destroy the India, to destroy the unity of India.
But the whole world is, the whole country is contradicting your point where people say that, the terrorists have no religion. Everybody in the country said this is all nonsense. The way they were establishing and killing, there was no doubt at all that this was secular killing.
Sir, actually, sir, anybody can say anything, sir. We have Article 19. We can say we have right to freedom of speech and expression. We can say anything. But sir,
forget about articles and get on to the ground reality. When you ask somebody what is your religion, if you can't prove, you are being shot.
yes, sir.
What does that mean?
Sir, it could be a reason on the religion basis, but sir, we cannot speak it openly in the nation where there is a diverse region, sir. If it will just open up in front of all, then it could be a, sir.
No, but what are you saying? The whole news channel, the whole world is, the whole newspaper, the whole news channels are saying that. So if your friend says that, what is wrong?
Sir, whole news channels are saying something, but sir, PIB, if you go to the PIB website, they will never say, government will never say that it is a genocide. It's a terrorist attack, sir. That's why we are fighting against the terrorism, sir. Terrorists just want us to divide on the basis of religion, sir. That's why they are doing such tactics, just as the Britishers did earlier, sir, to divide the Hindu and Muslim. So that's why we don't have to divide in such a way, sir. We have to fight it in a unified manner against the terrorism, sir. This is what I believe.
Okay, Mudit, for some unfortunate reason, if you are not recommended,
Yes, sir.
or you are found unfit for joining defense, what are your alternate goals?
Sir, I will give my 100% to get recommended, sir. If unfortunately I could not get through it and I get over it, so I am definitely going to try for the territorial army in future, sir. Because sir, when I saw my mate in the army in that uniform, and sir, I also want to mention that he is on a secret mission. I should not speak openly about it, but he is on a secret mission. So he was just yesterday telling me that the feeling which we get by serving the nation on the forefront, it's unmatchable, sir. So I am definitely going to join in future the territorial army, sir.
Agreed, but what happens to your BTech education? What happens to your UPSC, paid coaching which you have taken? All that goes in the doldrums?
No, sir. I will give my attempt. I am going to give my this year attempt also. And after the services, if I get the chance, after getting the services, if I get the chance to join the territorial army, I will give my 100% to join. And if I get the chance, if I go in IPS, I am not given the chance to go in territorial service. But if I go in IS or IRS, so if I will be given the chance by the department to go in the territorial army, I am definitely ready to serve, sir. That's what I am saying, sir.
But don't you think your mother has done so much for you? Now you're a grown-up boy. It is time for you to start taking care of your mother and start earning.
Yes, sir. Sir, actually, I understand this point, sir. But sir, my mother always used to say me that it is a very critical time, so you focus 100% on your studies. So that's why, sir, I am giving my 100% because today I am having the age. So in this age, I can give my 100% to become something, sir. After that, sir, after that, sir, it's all about the destiny, sir. But when I can do something, I have the career, so I should pay focus on that, sir. Firstly, what I believe, sir.
Okay, Mudit, with that we finish. Any questions? So during the real interview, when this question is asked, you must say no, thank you, sir, and you must say good day and walk out. If the interviewing officer insists on asking some question, never ask the question, sir, how have I done? You can ask anything else related to army or about the experiences of the interviewing officer, but never ask you, sir, how have I done?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
so now I will give you a debrief and then we will give you an option to clear back. Okay, at the outset, I would like to say that your speed is too much and many times I was unable to comprehend or keep pace. But one thing good is that because of your good communication, your thoughts are flowing.
Yes, sir.
That is good. Otherwise, sometimes when people speak fast, their thoughts get mixed up.
Yes, sir.
So since your communication is good, then the thoughts were flowing.
Yes, sir.
But definitely now, of course, I would not suggest that you go slow because it might affect you. But I would say about 10 to 12% of your communication I could not follow or comprehend. Okay, so to make it a little louder when you're sitting there, especially when you're far off,
Yes, sir.
whatever best can be understood.
Yes, sir.
Your body language and other things are okay.
Yes, sir.
You are smiling, so you don't seem to be under much stress.
Yes, sir.
Now we will move down to the questions per se.
Yes, sir.
Okay, the opening questions about Bhopal and all, that was adequately covered.
Yes, sir.
Now coming to your details of the first question, which was subject teacher,
Yes, sir.
friends and extracurricular. Now, just to say that the IC is your favorite subject because it is practical,
Yes, sir.
you could add something to that also. You find it that it's very interesting, or you find that you wanted to make a career in those lines, you must add certain more things.
Sure, sir.
Now, similarly, when you come to your teacher is, you like him because of your personal interest.
Yes, sir.
Because he is favoring you, he says okay, education and this goes together. I would not be interested in that. Could be only one part. I would be more interested in what are the things which a teacher should be also possessing. Okay, what does a teacher do? He comes to teach. So his subject knowledge, his way of teaching, his approachability, his care of the weaker students, all those things should be added for liking a teacher. Similarly, your friend, because he plays cricket and you also play cricket and he is your childhood friend, again is not the appropriate answer. Okay, he could be good in studies, he could be an all-rounder, he could be a person who likes maybe adventure activities, he's a very fun-loving chap, he mixes very freely, people enjoy his company. There are so many facets. So those are the things which one would be interested in, not that because he plays cricket, you play cricket, we are childhood friends, we live in the same hola, that's okay. But I would like to have more detailed input about his qualities, what you like. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Sometimes you are also asked what you don't like in your best friend. Accordingly, you should be prepared but answer that question only when asked. Similarly, if there was a subject or teacher you don't like, you could be asked. If you are asked, then only answer. Otherwise, maintain. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Coming to your extracurricular activities and position of responsibilities is fine. So that is okay. But also in your PIP, you must mention about this NGO. This NGO is a good point.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Sure, sir.
And you should be able, when I say on an average, I'm not going to see or this thing or ask anybody. on an average, even if you're spending 1,000 rupees in a month,
Yes, sir.
it's fine.
Yes, sir.
You can say, sir, that there is no fixed expenditure as such, but I would say on an average, we spend on that.
Yes, sir.
Next question is, where does this money go? You are spending, the others are also spending,
Yes, sir.
so there is a kitty.
Yes,
Now,
sir.
how are you spending this money? So you should be able to clarify these doubts. Then only it means that you are speaking the truth.
Okay, sir.
But doing social service and looking up and bringing up the underprivileged and spending money from your pocket money is a good thing.
Okay, sir.
So put that in your PIQ, or also be prepared for questions on this subject.
Sure.
Now, also about your sports, being the house captain and all, obviously it is about sports, but then you can bring out some other qualities as well. They found that, I was every person who got along well with the complete class. They felt that, I am responsible, I like to take responsibilities, and even I was also the captain of the school cricket team or under 14, whatever it is.
Yes,
So bring out some more, not that just because I was good, so I was made of it.
yes, sir.
Okay, people found that I'm always very punctual, I'm very friendly, people, my classmates, they like me, I like to take responsibilities, so probably these are the reasons because of which I was nominated.
Sure, sir.
Similarly, when you're talking about your science presidents or technical president, again, bring out these things.
Sure.
Here now you're also academically sound, plus you're doing good thing, you're helpful by nature.
Yes, sir.
Now, and then we came to your own points. Okay,
Yes, sir.
so just to say that I'm a good person and I'm helpful is again not enough. Okay, and the spiritual, keep it under a low key. The spiritual and secularism, keep it under a low key. So you can say that they would say that I am a helpful person, I am good at heart,
Yes, sir.
I am friendly, I am God fearing,
Yes, sir.
I am a good sportsman,
Okay, sir.
I am focused towards my goal, which presently is to join the defense forces, of which I am working hard. So these type of things should be coming out.
Sure, sir.
Okay, you played so much. How come your friend, none of your friend is saying that you're a good sportsman? You played Kuch Bihar,
Yes, sir.
and nobody says that you're a good sportsman. So it's not gelling.
Yes, sir.
You must have all these things
Yes, sir.
put in place. Similarly, what they don't like about you, now this becomes a little question mark all throughout. As we go, I'll keep explaining to you. Okay, so you should cover up in every stage. That's with my lifestyle. I find that my mixing up with my friends, except for the cricketers, I don't meet much with my other friends. So now I make it a point that I take out time and I meet them. And you should be able to answer how when.
Okay, sir.
Every day you're not playing cricket.
Yes, sir.
Every time you're not playing cricket.
Yes, sir.
Saturday, Sunday you're not playing cricket.
Yes, sir.
Morning you're going for a health run or something, physical fitness, or in your society, you're spending some time with your friends. This factor has to be checked.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
Because it is not humanly possible that a human being has no source of entertainment or in his life. So all these things which I was asking you about girlfriend and all that, it is not a joke. It is trying to look into your personality. Okay? So if I ask you, do you want a girlfriend, you can say, sir, I didn't have anyone in particular, but I was friendly with all the girls in my class and all. In my college, we were all friends together. We would go to the canteen together. We would sit and chat, but there was no particular one as such which I would say that who I differentiated from her. But you can't say कि भाई ना मैं तो वहाँ भी नहीं, मेरा दोस्त भी नहीं है, गर्लफ्रेंड भी नहीं है, मैं म्यूजिक भी नहीं, मैं अपने घर में ही घुसा रहता हूँ. There is something wrong. So you need to take care of this factor,
Sure, sir.
and this is natural living.
Yes, sir.
If tomorrow you go to a pub and have a glass of beer, it doesn't go against you.
Yes, sir.
This is 2025. Right?
Yes, sir.
And again, restaurant, I go only with my family.
Yes, sir.
What logic is this here? अब कोई क्रिकेट वाले भी हैं, 1500 रुपये पॉकेट मनी, या तो ऐसा होना कि 200 रुपये पॉकेट मनी मिल रहे तो यू से कि सर मेरे पास पैसे नहीं, 1500 रुपये पॉकेट मनी मिल रही है, एंड देन यू से मैं तो रेस्टोरेंट भी नहीं जाता, यू नॉट एबल टू जस्टिफाई हाउ यू स्पेंड द मनी, दैट्स समथिंग रॉन्ग. ओके, so if actually you're not doing, it is time that you start doing this. Even if you go to a bar with your friends, it is not necessary that you must have a beer. You can sit and have a Coke also. But go, see the environment.
सर इसका जो मोटिवेटर है वो तो लड़के के साथ ही घूमता है.
मेरा ये, मैं तो ये काफी मुझे अजीब सा बंदा नजर आ रहा है. Anyway, everybody is different, but do not tell lies. Remember one thing, just because you are sitting in a class and you have a girlfriend and you are thinking कि यार मैं क्या बोलूँ, तो don't do that. There, whatever is asked, you must be honest. But this is the point I would like to highlight, that you become a little more natural living. There's nothing wrong with that. If you are not doing that, then it is unnatural. Okay, go to restaurant, eat something, spend some time out. Then coming to your daily routine is okay. Family again okay, appropriately covered, and because in spite of the unfortunate family situation, you have done well, and kudos to your mother for bringing you up in such a good way, and your maternal grandmother. So that's a fantastic thing, and you learned something from there. So generally in those situations, a person should be more responsible. With the father not being there, the mother doing, and so you should be a little more, you must have been responsible. The mother is going for work, there must be so much things in the house which you must be doing. कोई relative आया है, कोई कहीं जाना है, I'm sure you would be doing all these things.
Yes, sir.
So whatever you are doing, you must bring it out also, so that we know. These are my presumptions,
Yes, sir.
but it should be coming from your side that this is what all you are doing.
Yes, sir.
Defense motivation, I would say definitely the question mark, because at your age, it is giving an impression that this is चलो ठीक है यार, ने बोला तो मैंने कहा यार आदमी भी try कर लो. But thereafter you did bring out that yes, now it has become a passion with you. Maybe you see, I would say that Bhopal being a place where you see so many people in uniform, you say there's a code, there's a selection board, there is this, that means right from your childhood you must have seen people in uniform. I'm also sure that some of your classmates must have appeared for NDA, and some of them may have been also become officers through NDA. So you would have known all these things, So all this at that stage, nowhere it came in life, but it's okay, that doesn't matter. As of now, whatever your friend said or whatever you feel, you work towards that. Your knowledge about army is reasonably okay. Don't use this etc. etc. Either you say there or just cut it there. There's no etc. in this. Okay, if you don't know, just say, just name 3 and then leave it there, and then move on to the next, and don't do this etc. etc. Coming to this Operation Sindoor, yes, here again this secular business, I give you an example. There is no doubt in this case. Okay, just by your friend saying that this has happened, there is no doubt on this. In this case, there is no doubt on this. If something happens, we have to accept it. When the Prime Minister of the country is accepting that you and me are two small fries who think differently, and on ground the position is such that doubts are not left. And they have said that convey this to your Prime Minister. So it means there is a definite intent in this case. Okay. As far as the Vikrant's participation here, there is nothing called hearsay. If you are appearing for the army, SSB or any other SSB, it is your moral duty to go into the facts. The facts come from newspaper or listening to some good channel news. Not these article debates which carry on, which have no head or tail. So you cannot say ki hearsay. There's no hearsay in this. You must be fully aware. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, also this business about yesterday, the Prime Minister said that he said this threat of nuclear has no meaning. So you cannot turn around and say DGMO said that we'll fire nuclear missiles, therefore we stop the war. There's nothing to do. Basically, because they were being thrashed, they were being hit all over. Their drones were being intercepted. They were not able to do significant damage, whereas our attacks were having pinpoint accuracy and causing a lot of damage and casualty. So they were on the back foot. That is why they approached the US president. And don't say Trump. Trump is not a beggar or something. You must use the proper distinct that US President Mr. Donald Trump. Okay, he is not a small man. So whenever you use something like this, you must use the appropriate distinct. So basically, it was the fear they were getting hammered, so they wanted this, and that is how this ceasefire has come. So this also you must highlight that our defense was, the defense mechanism was very sound. None of their drones could go through.
Yes, sir.
It was an integrated air defense.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Then we struck pinpoint targets, agreed. Then also what we did, after we struck the targets, how did it start? When we struck the targets, our this thing was to only knock off the terrorist camps and the terrorists.
Yes, sir.
But what happened? Then they started setting their drones.
Yes, sir.
Then this war escalated.
Yes, sir.
Then they started targeting our airfields. Then what did we do? We went and hit 10 of their airfields in no time again using the BrahMos and Hammer and other missiles. So we hit them and we hit them real hard. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So what is the intake? One of the greatest intake is that India has shown to the world that our indigenous capability is way ahead now. Okay?
Yes, sir.
The drones which were brought down, even not even a single chip has been imported. Everything is DRDO and other Indian manufacturers who have done a tremendous job.
Yes, sir.
So our missiles. So this is a message to the world that India is now self-sufficient and not dependent. It can take care of its own defenses. And we should also mention here that the Navy did not come into major play. Once the Navy comes into play, the blockade and using the aircrafts from the Vikrant and Virat, we can play havoc towards Karachi. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Then your own points, your disciplined, you are hardworking, and you have some leadership qualities, fine. Once again, you are focused and you are a person responsible. You see now, in your present situation, basic thing for an officer is the responsibility.
Yes, sir.
Your circumstances at home and otherwise have left you no choice but to be responsible.
Yes, sir.
So the first factor which should come is that, sir, I am a responsible person. Being from single family, I take full care of my maternal grandmother and my mother. And being the eldest, you must be taking some care of your sister as well, if not now in your earlier days. So that is also an important input.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, if not recommended, then like you said, I worked hard this time, probably I will be recommended. If not recommended, then territorial army is not your answer. Territorial army is not a permanent job.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
then
sir.
you should say, sir, that I am growing in age, time is running out on me, and it's high time I settle down. Then my other options are, one is you said UPSC. In addition to that, you are a qualified engineer. You should be able to look for job in your stream as well.
Yes, sir.
And you would like to stand on your feet. And then once you're on your feet, territorial army doesn't mean that you have to be there full time.
Yes, sir.
So once you are doing something and then you go through your passion of army through territorial army, that is understandable.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So with that, these are the salient points which I feel you need to work upon.
Sure, sir.
Now, if there are any questions you would like to clarify, please go.
No, sir. I'm good.
Nothing?
No, sir.
Okay, boy,
Okay.
any questions?